The way you spend your free time or your evenings will define how your year goes. Why not spend it instead of just scrolling your brains out like everyone else does? We can stand out and find more fun, interesting ways to use this time. So here's 8 other things you can do. My name's Timothy. I'm 18 years old. I've been having this YouTube channel for about almost 4 years where I just share my thoughts, what I've been learning, what I've been doing. I have a free community with over 6,000 people. I have this project where I help people drastically reduce their screen time and replace that with more fulfilling things in life. The first game that actually improved my life a lot was playing chess. The amount of life lessons there are with chess too is pretty crazy. If you're in a losing position, you can always still make the best move. There's always a best move to make. There's always the right thing to do, even if you're in a pretty wrong situation. Also, to not resign, to keep fighting. Think long term, think ahead, think in the future. Play smart, think smart. It's just a fun way to wind down and challenge yourself mentally. It's a great game. I highly recommend trying to get into it at least. Whoa, that's an interesting plane. What the heck? It's like a military plane. That's cool. By the way, I don't want you to think that playing games is the number one thing you should do to try to improve your life, but these are just ways you can kind of relax, wind down, whatever you want to call it, when you're kind of not feeling it and you just want something interesting to do. Sort of stuff like that. So don't think this is like the number one go-to thing you need to do to see change and stuff like that, but it is very fun. It's a great way to challenge yourself with all of these games that I'm about to talk about. And the second one, Apple Letters. I used to play this with my family for so many nights. It's pretty fun. You just think of words, how to connect them, gets you thinking about vocabulary and all that phenomenal stuff. If you watched one or two of my other videos, you probably know that I like different vocabulary words, intricate communication. Comment a cool vocabulary word and I'll heart it and try to use it in my next video. Now, the third game you can play, moving on to kind of more physical stuff, sports. Sports is a sublime way to keep yourself active while being outside, getting friends from teammates and opponents, challenging yourself, learning how to talk with others and work problems with other people. Leadership, all of those amazing virtues are from sports, and it's extremely fun too. I always try to find a way to be active, stay involved, have an active lifestyle. That's why I feel like I have a lot of energy. I feel healthy. I naturally just get stronger and bigger because I'm playing all these sports. Soccer, just started wrestling, lacrosse, basketball, whatever the sports are. I always try to play them whenever I can. It's fun. Also, all the fun stories I have, like lacrosse. It's not a extremely popular game, but it's this really hard ball, which is like a bouncy rubber ball. But if it goes like 90 miles per hour into the goal, I'm a defender. Sometimes I have to jump and block the shot, and then my side of the arm is purple with a little circle from the ball for a few weeks because of that. And just those gritty, fun moments like that just shape you and develop your character so much. Fourth game, I always end up going back to this game, even if it's already dead. It's Among Us. I feel like there's something special about this game. I love the interaction with other people it brings, trying to solve problems together while like also seeing who's lying. It's a great way to kind of understand communication and stuff like that. But it's also a fun game. If you play it with friends, play it at school when you're done with all your work and stuff. Now, I feel like this one, if you look at it like this, it is pretty much true. And it's a really good game. The game of life. Right now, I'm playing the game of life. Imagine treating your life like it is a video game. You level up, you get experience points, you go on side quests, you master skills, and you travel around, explore, meet new people, take on challenges, missions, get rewards for it. That's basically what life is. Now, would you want to play a game where it's just someone sitting inside the whole day, not doing much, just like a game where you just watch someone's Instagram feed or TikTok feed, whatever? Probably not. You wouldn't want to watch that. So some interesting games you can play in that game of life, I feel like, are number 6, goals and action steps, where you write down goals you want to accomplish, missions, and you get challenges on how you can accomplish those missions, those quests, and get that desired goal. You can also build your character, choose what clothes you wear, go to the gym, develop a lifestyle. And all of these challenges, things are supposed to be uncomfortable. You're supposed to challenge you. That's why it's called a challenge. Because you can't just do it when you're just sitting and not doing much. I'm not saying you aren't specifically, but just people in general. I think we can both do it, and we're both great. And we have a lot of potential that we are taking into action. So, number 8, push through uncomfortableness. Those moments where you're like, shoot, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. If you do those things, you will learn stuff. You will get lessons out of it. You will grow as a person. Whether it's that it's a little cold right now, you still see some snow on the ground. Moments like that where it's easy to just stay inside with your warm, cozy little clothes and watch a TV show. Something like that. It's easy to do that, but the other option, you have the option to do something else. And doing that other thing will sharpen you a lot. And if you do it enough, you can almost look at someone and see what kind of choices they make in their life. So how do we want to appear? How do we want to build our own character and life? How do we want to do that? And how do we want to perceive ourselves as a gladiator, a warrior, or just some cave dweller? I don't know. But we can actually do it. We have so much potential. Now all that's left is just to apply it. I wanted this video to not have any edits or that much stimulation, just because this video is so you can get something out of it and apply it in your life and not use it to carry away your attention for 10 minutes. You have to learn something from this and apply it. That's the only way that this video won't go to waste, hopefully. If you like the environment, consider subscribing.